When I was a small boy, I think maybe 6 years old, my parents took me to go see this movie called A Thief in the Night. And it was all about Revelation, basically. And I remember how panicked I was. I don't want to be left behind. I don't want to be left behind. The pastor invited me to pray and accept Jesus Christ as my Savior when I was a small 6-year-old boy. My father worked in the church. I was a deacon at the church, but there's a lot of hypocrisy in his life, and I just began to think that the church is filled with that, and I began to get less serious about it and just thought that, this is a place where people just go on Sundays and Wednesdays to make themselves feel good. As I got towards high school, the last thing I wanted to do with anything was with church. I was the furthest from God at that point. Drinking, drugs, constant, depression, and just this cycle of self-medication where I went and I smashed a bunch of people's cars and smashed up my car and got convicted of a 66-year prison sentence. It wasn't until I was in prison that I hit absolute rock bottom, and for the first time in my life, I heard the still small voice of Jesus Christ. By a miraculous set of events, I only did about 8.5 months in prison, and I got released to my parents' care in California, and I went back to church, and that was the day that I absolutely just shattered and broke and ran to the front of the church, just tears in my eyes. And I surrendered my life to the Lord that day. On that particular day, one of the most piercing memories that I have is being so sad that I have such a destroyed vessel to give God. But the truth of the matter is, the Lord meets us right where we're at. He takes us just as we are, and He changes us. The Lord has given me my life back 10,000-fold. Now, here at Calvary Chapel, it's not just about the coaching like on the mat. Like, I'm always coaching. Whenever I'm talking to these young men, I'm always trying to kind of poke them and prod them and see how they're thinking. And we show them what's the right way to choose, what's the right way to walk, and we show them the benefit of living that right life. It's just a great forum for us to sculpt up and build up, hopefully not only the next generation of champions on the mat, but the next generation of pastors, missionaries, youth workers, just men that love the Lord. My name is Jacob Harman, and I am a broken man. I am a sinner. I am self-centered, and I've been purchased by the blood of Christ.